Hiya! So this is a video tutorial to help you get started with this piece. It's called The Band Played On, and it's a duet by the composer Charles Ward, which is from this book, John Thompson's Easiest Piano Course Part 2. And we're on pages 46 and 47. So how it works is this. I'm going to play your part so that you can hear how it's going to sound. Then I'm going to break it down for you, hands separately. And then what I'll do at the end of the video is I'll play my part so that when you're ready, you can play your part along in time to my part, and then it'll sound absolutely gorgeous together, being a duet. Okay, so let's get started. Whilst I'm playing your part, what I'd like you to do is to try and read the music along as best you can, so that you can build your notation reading skills. Right then, so here we go. This is what your part's going to sound like. Okay, I think it's great. I really like this piece. Right then, so let's get started with the right hand. So the hand position is this. Your right thumb is going to be resting on D above middle C. Then just rest one finger over each key and you're good to go. Just bear in mind though that there are going to be some finger position changes in this piece, and also just to be aware that because there's a B flat symbol in the key signature, any B that you come across is going to be a B flat, so just be ready for those. Okay, so we're going to just start with the first bar, which is 3 notes, and we've got F, A, F, like that, and then bar 2 is E, A, E. Bar 3, D, A, D. Okay, now here's our first finger position change coming up. What we want to do is just shift so that our index finger plays the F now. And then we've got an E for 3 beats with the thumb, 1, 2, 3. And now here's our first B flat, and we need to put our little finger onto it. 3 beats on this, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to play it again, but hold it down for 5 beats this time because it's a dotted minim joined up to a normal minim. So that's a tie for 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, last note of the first line is an F with your index finger. And then we're on to line 2. Then the notes are E, G, E. And then going on to bar 11, it's exactly the same, E, G, E. Okay, now we're going on to bar, let me just count them. So that was bar 11, 13, now this is bar 14, where the right little finger plays an A. So it's another little position change there. So A for 3 beats, 1, 2, 3, and then again for 5 beats because we've got a tie. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've now got 2 notes at the end of this second line, and they're quavers, so they're going to be a little bit quicker. So we've got D, E, like that. And then on to line 3, bar 17, we've got 3 Fs. Our third finger is already on the F, so we don't need to change there. So 3 Fs like that. And then in bar 19, point your index finger at the E flat, and we've got 3 of those, 3 E flats. Now your thumb is hovering over the D, so let's play that. This is bar 20. Here's our next finger position change. We're going to shift up all the way so that the thumb is on the G, and we've got G, A, and then B flat with the third finger for 4 beats because it's a dotted minim tied to a crotchet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on to the last line then. We're almost there. So this is bar 26, and there's another hand position change. So our third finger is moving back down to the F. This is actually the position that we started with. So we've got F, E, D now. And then on to bar 28, we've got F, G, A. And And our very last note is a tied F. It's a tied dotted minim to a crotchet, so that means it's 4 beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're now going to move on to the left hand. So the left third finger starts on middle C, and then just rest one finger over each key. So the first 2 notes are C and D, and they're the only 2 notes on line 1 actually, like that. On to line 2 then, bar 10. Keep your hand in this position for now. We've got D, C, D. And on to bar 12, same thing again, D, C, D. And then we've got a C, a dotted minim, so that's 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Keep your hand in this position for now. Going on to the third line, this is bar 18, so we've got 3 E's now with your thumb. 1, 2, 3. And then going on to the next bar where the left hand plays, you've got a D as a minim. 1, 2. And then you've got 4 crotchet D's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to the last note of the third line, which is another D. Now we're on to the last line, we're almost there. So just be aware, we've got a C sharp coming up, this one here with my third finger. Bar 25 goes D, C sharp, D. And then bar 27 goes C natural, so that's with the third finger, and then a D, and then an E. Then we've got 2 notes left, a D for 3 beats, 1, 2, 3, and an E for 3 beats, 2, 3. So there we go. I would say the right hand is more challenging in this piece than the left hand, so maybe take your time with it and practice particularly those hand position changes so that you get really comfortable before trying it hands together, and of course then trying it with my part, the duet part. I'm going to play my part now, which is on page 46. It's called the secondo part because it's the second part. And the speed that I'm going to go is this kind of speed. Okay, so that's the speed that I'd like you to play when you feel comfortable. That said, you can of course change the playback speed of this video to make it faster or slower to suit you. So my part goes like this. So I want you to get yourself ready, get your fingers into position. And of course, if you just maybe tap your foot or nod your head along in time to this pulse to get yourself in the zone. Right, let's give it a go. So after 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. So how did you get on? So I look forward to hearing how you got on. Take care and hope to see you soon. All right, bye.